This chapter is composed of 7 minor yogi breathing exercises, bearing no special names, but each distinct and separate from the others and having a different purpose in view. Each student will find several of these exercises best adapted to the special requirements of his particular case. Although we have styled these exercises minor exercises, they are quite valuable and useful, or they would not appear in the book. They give one a condensed course in physical culture and lung development and might readily be padded out and elaborated into a small book on the subjects. They have, of course, an additional value, as yogi breathing from a part of each exercise. Do not pass them by because they are marked minor. Some one or more of these exercises may be just what you need. Try them and decide for yourself. Exercise 1. First, stand erect with hands at sides. Inhale a complete breath. Raise the arms slowly, keeping them rigid until the hands touch over the head. Fourth, retain the breath a few minutes with the hands overhead. Fifth, lower hands slowly to sides, exhaling slowly at the same time. And last, practice the cleansing breath. Exercise 2. First, stand erect with arms straight in front of you. Then, inhale a complete breath and retain. Swing arms back as far as they will go, then back to the first position. Then repeat several times, retaining the breath all the while. Fourth, exhale vigorously through the mouth. Last, practice the cleansing breath. Exercise 3. First, stand erect with arms straight in front of you. Then, inhale the complete breath. Third, swing arms around in a circle, backward, a few times. Then reverse a few times, retaining the breath all the while. You may vary this by rotating them alternately, like the sails of a windmill. Fourth, exhale the breath vigorously through the mouth. And last, practice the cleansing breath. Exercise number 4. First, lie on the floor with your face downward and palms of hands flat upon the floor by your sides. Second, inhale the complete breath and retain. Then, stiffen the body and raise yourself up by the strength of your arms until you rest on your hands and toes. Fourth, lower yourself to your original position and repeat several times. Fifth, exhale vigorously through your mouth. And last, practice the cleansing breath. Exercise 5. First, stand erect with your palms against the wall. Then, inhale the complete breath and retain. Lower the chest to the wall, resting your weight on your hands. Then, raise yourself back with the arm muscles alone, keeping the body stiff. Fifth, exhale vigorously through the mouth. And last, practice the cleansing breath. Exercise 6. First, stand erect with the arms akimbo, that is, with hands resting around the waist and elbows standing out. Second, inhale the complete breath and retain. Third, keep the legs and the hips stiff, bend well forward, as if bowing, at the same time exhaling slowly. Return to the first position and take another complete breath. Then, bend backward, exhaling slowly. Sixth, return to first position and take a complete breath. Then, bend sideways, exhaling slowly. Vary by bending to the right and then to the left. Lastly, practice the cleansing breath. Exercise number 7. First, stand erect or sit erect with straight spinal column. Second, inhale a complete breath, but instead of inhaling a continuous steady stream, take a series of short, quick sniffs, as if you were smelling aromatic salts or ammonia and did not wish to get too strong of a whiff. Do not exhale any of these little breaths, but add one to the other until the entire lung space is filled. Retain for a few seconds, and exhale through the nostrils in a long, restful, sighing breath. Finally, practice the cleansing breath.